Hello, Revere, and welcome to our Revere Senior News Show. This show is being aired in May and will be showing in June, and we have a lot of things to discuss, and my co-host Steve will start it off. So Steve, thank you for coming, and you take it over now.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much, and I just want to tell you that, do you know what number show this is?
Number 9.
Number 10.
No, well, according to the computer, it said number 8.
Oh. Really? Okay. I was going to say I have about 253 shows to do with you before we catch up to your other show. But
no, excuse me, if I may just say one thing. Google, I hope Google is right. The April show was number 8, was the 8th show that we showed in May. So this would be number 9 coming up that we show in June.
Okay. So anyway, we know that June celebrates Flag Day.
Yep.
And as you know, seniors celebrate Flag Day every day, because one of the things that you do at the Senior Center when you're there every day is lead the Pledge of Allegiance.
Well, someone else always does.
You generate somebody.
But you know it's good because the people got involved themselves there, and they remind me to even do it.
When there are times that you aren't there,
right,
they take the lead. And so if the folks at home don't realize this, seniors, and they are the greatest generation that we have in our country, stand proudly every day, and they salute America by doing the Pledge of Allegiance. It's really inspiring.
Right, and it's a shame when I hear people say they want to take it out of the schools.
Right.
Let me tell you, they would never take it out of the senior center as long as I have a breath left in me.
I agree, and I'm right there with you, brother.
Okay.
Yep. So the nice thing is, immediately upon entering the senior center, since we came back, after the 9-week break, as soon as you turn the corner and come into the dining area, you're immediately looking at 2 flags, the American flag and the POW flag.
Right.
So that's a nice thing. And so next time you also come into the Senior Center, if you veer right a little bit with your eyeballs, you'll see Veterans Corner, and that's where this gentleman sits, and he plays music every day fantastically. And he has pictures of a number of things that he's been to, as well as a number of veterans and many who come to the Senior Center. We have pictures of, say, Tony Barrasso, when he was a young man.
How about Sal Santoro?
Sal Santoro, and I actually hung up the picture of Ira today. Ira Novoselsky, our Ward 2 counselor. So I got a frame and I added that to it today. But you have wonderful pictures up there, so the seniors do celebrate veterans, that's for sure.
Right. Can I spend a little time when you get a chance to let me speak about Ira, what he did?
Yeah, go right ahead. Go ahead. Go now. I mean, this is an informal show, so go ahead. Go ahead.
First of all, on June, I want to make sure I got the dates correct. On June the 8th, from 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the Revere Senior Center. Some people call it the Rossetti Cowan Senior Center.
Right.
I call it the Revere Senior Center. At 25 Winthrop Avenue, we're going to have the Charlie Card photos taken for people who need an MBTA pass.
Right. It's called the MBTA Senior Picture ID / Reduced Charlie Card Program.
Right. And Ira Novoselsky was the counselor that originally originated this. So Ira, you not only got your picture hanging up, but we thank you for what you do for the seniors with the ID pass that you started. I believe this is the 6th year?
Well, for me, since I've been there 3 years, this is the third year. The third year that we've set up a time and a date to take the pictures. And thanks to Ira, I have connected with the MBTA contact person at the Charlie store in Boston. And if you want me to explain the procedure, I can do that.
Right, but before you do that there, I want to ask you, the age limit, I think it's 65 or 60?
It is 65. Absolutely 65.
Not 60?
Not 60. You have to be 65.
I hope you're listening out there, folks. You're a senior at our place at 60, but for the Charlie Card, you got to be 65.
That's absolutely correct. No question about it.
Go ahead.
So from 10:30 to 3:30, we have several members of the Council on Elder Affairs who are part of the center. And what happens, you come in, and the contact person at the MBTA has provided me with an application. So if you are not, if you currently do not have a senior ID, photo ID, you fill out the form, you go to the next room, we take your picture, it's a mug shot from the neck up, and then we coordinate and upload all those photos, and we submit to the contact person, and then you will get the card within 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes earlier.
Can I show what the card looks like?
Yeah, go right.
No, you do. You show it to them.
Oh, okay.
Don't show them.
This is you?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the Charlie Card. This is the picture itself. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. Okay.
That's
and
my
then
brother.
This is Brother Norris. That's why I was confused. No glasses. And then this is the other part of the Charlie card. So what this does is for senior citizens, instead of paying $2.65 for the regular bus and train fee, the Charlie card, the Charlie ticket, it'll cost you $1.05
Right,
per
but,
ride.
Can I say something to that effect? I
Right.
just printed this out today. On March the 7th, they had the meeting with the MBTA, agreed on the fares, what the fares were going to
Okay.
be. And they have here, the existing fare, which is now is $1.60, and it's going to go up to $1.70 without the Charlie card. With the Charlie card, the senior tap, which is the Charlie card, will be paying 80 cents, but they will be increased to 85 cents. So it'll be going up a nickel for that.
Okay.
On the forget about the students. The senior TAP Rapid Transit. Oh my God, I didn't know it was that much. Right now it's $2.10. That will be going up to $2.25, but the seniors will be paying half of that, so it will be $1.05, and it will be going up to $1.10.
Yeah, I haven't got the new ones. And
There you go. You can
and
take
here
a look
they
at
are.
these. There
Okay,
they
that's
are.
good to know. Just a point of clarification too. If you're a senior and you come to the senior center and you already have a Charlie card,
Yep.
all right, and it's expired, all you have to do is call a specific number. And I didn't bring it with me today, but we'll provide you the number. There's a specific number, and you don't have to go through the process of filling a new application or having your picture done. You just call that number, and they will renew it using the picture they have on hand, and you'll get it in the mail.
Right.
Okay.
But also, if people can travel, I think they're located still at the Washington Street station on the Orange Line, way down at the end when you get off there.
They used to.
They're,
They
they don't have the address here.
No, it used to be on Chauncey Street. There used to be one on Chauncey Street, right off of the Washington. What do you call it? Downtown Crossing, right near there.
Right. And the Charlie card that I got, I don't remember when I got it, but it's good till 2021. So
Yeah,
I'll
so-
probably outlive me.
Well, you know, the thing is, it's good to have this picture ID because a lot of seniors don't drive anymore, and maybe their licenses have expired. So it's good to use to identify yourself with a visible picture. So it's great.
That's very good.
So did you want to? I was going to talk about the shine, but did you want to mention shine? or-
You could talk about the shine, and I'll just add into it if you overlook something. Go
Okay.
right ahead.
So we participate in a SHINE program, and what that really means is serving the health insurance needs of everyone. And again, you have to be over 60. And the object of SHINE is to provide Massachusetts elders with access to accurate, unbiased health insurance information, counseling, and assistance free of charge. We currently at the center have a woman by the name of Barry Olevsky. She's been there for many years. She's a volunteer, and she's extremely knowledgeable about helping you maneuver through your health insurance needs. If you're ready to turn 65 and you need help with Medicare information and how to set yourself up with that and information going forward as you age, she can certainly do that. At times it's very busy. She is at the Senior Center every Monday when she is extremely busy, and during peak times between October and December when there's usually an open enrollment period. Irene O'Donnell, who works for Mystic Valley Elder Services and as our access agency point, she comes over and she helps Barry as well. The thing is, you have to call the Senior Center at 781-286-8156 to schedule an appointment with Barry. She's a volunteer. She's usually there between 9:30 and say 2:30. So, and it gets filled up very fast.
Okay, before we continue, I would like to say something for people that live outside the area of Revere, because this TV show does air outside the area. I cannot see too good with my eyesight, which means I need new glasses. But there's a number right here, and you can look at these things and you can expand on them, and I think it would help you. Each and every one of them.
Actually, I explained what SHINE was already. How can SHINE help me? Is that
No,
one?
no,
Or where can I?
the number that I showed you down there. Right
Oh,
here.
the phone number you're
Right,
you're
in case
talking
people
about.
need the help, or they want to get a shine counselor. And
Well, I'm going to give them the local number from Mystic Valley Elder Services. That would
but
be
there's
easy.
a number there in case they want to contact from the
Okay.
area surrounding.
All right, it's 1-800-243-4636.
Is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
I couldn't read it.
And you
that's
press
right.
3 or contact your local regional SHINE program
Which
office.
you can tell them-
Which is right
Right
here.
here, right.
Mystic Valley Elder Services are the people who provide us with Shine Counseling, and they are right in Malden, and Barry works with them and Irene.
Oh,
So that number is 781-324-7705. And it's interesting, the 1-800 number that I just gave on the sheet that you provided me is listed right on this brochure
Right.
for Mystic Valley Elder Services. So
Right.
we're in sync here.
good. And if people out there want to become a Shine Counselor or have a Shine Counselor work at their agency, there's another number here that you would do that for me. I'm going to get new glasses, so I will have to count on you all the time.
It's actually the same number, 1-800-243-4636.
And-
It's the exact same number.
Yep. And they can become a Shine Counselor? So do
Well, no, they would probably have to contact them. There must be some kind of training.
That's what
I'm
I
sure
meant.
there is.
Yep.
The people that come to our senior center, Barry in particular, has done it for many, many years. And she's helped a lot of people, and she loves doing it.
Right. But exactly what does the Shine do? You know, you have to make an appointment, right?
You have to make an appointment. You bring in the materials that you're questioning, whether it's insurance claims, how to apply for insurance. You need Medicare information on Medicare applications, whether it be turning 65, the countdown to 65, like we had at the senior center. If you're applying for the drug portion, which is Medicare D, it helps you there. She'll maneuver you through all the obstacles that you're facing regarding problems and or assistance that you need.
Right. I would like to, before we get into what I want to start off on the golden anniversary, you have a lot of other things there, I believe. Why don't we do them first?
Okay, that sounds good. At the senior center, we have a lot of things going on, and every month we have several different types of folks come to the senior center to assist seniors in managing their health. We have our nurse from the city inspectional services, Carol Donovan.
Yep.
And she usually comes down on the, she'll be down on June 2nd and June 16th from 12 to 1, and she'll take blood pressure and she'll consult with you on your readings. We also have a hearing specialist, Mary Marino of Mary's Affordable Hearing. She's been coming to the center for over 12 years.
Oh, yeah.
And she comes on Thursday, June 23rd from 10 to 12 p.m. So 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. We have Barbara McDonald, who is a chair massage person, and she is coming in on Monday, June 13th at 9:30. And a lot of seniors do take advantage of that, and I think it's $15, I believe, $15. And she'll give you a nice massage, and it'll certainly help you limber up. And we have a foot doctor, Dr. Kaplan, who comes to the senior center every Wednesday, and he's there from 8:30 until. And usually 30 or 40 seniors come. He's always there on the first Wednesday of the month, which in June is June 1st. And it's first come, first served. So when you come into the senior center, you go right up into the multi-purpose room where our bocce court is, and you sign the sheet, and Dr. Kaplan will assist you with your foot care.
Right. Now, could you mention what we did, even though this is going to be aired in June, we might do that in the future, that we did, you had a nice open house here in May,
We did.
and do you think we might have another one in the future somewhere along
Oh,
the
absolutely.
line?
Oh, sure, sure. Can I just mention a couple other things first?
You mention whatever you wish.
Okay. If you looked at the Revere Journal or the Revere Advocate, you'll see this week coming up that we have a picture of a new club that we have at the senior center, a book club.
Right.
Okay, and the first book club meeting was April, and there were 11 participants, so they received their books from the library with the help of Lois Diamond, our program coordinator, and Revere librarian Janice Van Hoekelman. And Janice is leading this group of 11 people, and any newcomers that want to come, on June 16th from 2:30 to 3:30. Like I said, the last book that they read and discussed was the story of Jeff Bowman, who was a marathon victim. He's the young man that lost his legs. People may remember the cowboy that pushed him to medical aid during the Patriots Day bombing, and he wrote a book called Stronger, and that was the first book they read. The book that they're going to review in June is called Revere in Those Days, which was written by Eileen Maruo's son, Roland, and it's a trilogy, and I believe that's the first book in the trilogy. So they're going to be discussing that. And the only other thing before we go back to the open house thing, people say, why don't you have trips at the senior center? Well, we don't have a trip coordinator. However, we do run trips to Foxwoods and Mohegan every month. But we do partner with several people that run a lot of trips. We partner with Irma Architulo and friends, and she runs separate trips. We partner with Lorraine Rapoli of the Revere Patriots Civic Club. We partner with the Friends of the Winthrop Council on Aging, particularly Jean Barry from the Winthrop Senior Center. And they provide us all information about all their trips, which we disseminate to all the seniors in Revere. Those groups will come to the senior center to pick up seniors from and leave from Revere. One of our instructors, Sharon, who teaches the core and balance, she's the trip coordinator in Malden, and she always has trips. So we do promote a lot of trips in the area, and they will all work with us to pick up seniors at the Revere Senior Center. So if you're interested in a trip, you want to know what's going on, call the senior center or come down and speak to myself or the administrative staff. We have all the information. And that's what I wanted to mention before we get into the open house, which we had yesterday.
Yep. And also, do you have dancing too at the senior center?
Well, we have line dancing. That's one of the courses we have on Wednesday. I'm really trying to push that because we have a great teacher, Emily Brenner.
Yep.
And she teaches line dancing at the senior center in the multi-purpose room every Wednesday from 11:15 to 12:15. And we've changed the days, and the times to try to boost attendance. Yesterday was a great example of line dancing on the floor at our open house. And those folks certainly would have enjoyed the line dancing class that we have at the senior center.
By the way, the shuttle, is the shuttle still cooking around?
The shuttle, we have 2 shuttles. We have 2 drivers. We have Jim Carlson and we have Frank Sabio. Jim drives the shuttle, one shuttle on Monday and Fridays, and Frank and Jim both drive a shuttle on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The shuttle is easy to apply for. You have to come into the senior center. You have to register so we can get your contact information and your emergency contact information. You have to purchase a book of coupons, which costs $10. Each coupon is worth $1. And it costs $1 each way within the confines of the city of Revere. All you have to do is call a day ahead of time or a couple of days ahead of time, schedule a time for a pickup, and we will pick you up. And when you're ready to be picked up from your appointment or coming to the senior center, we will certainly come and get you and take you where you're going.
What is this I see here that says Hollywood at the senior center? Can you be...
Yeah, and I have some breaking news too, so that's good.
Go right ahead.
So I call it That's Entertainment. Currently, as we're taping this show, there is a movie going on right now at the senior center called Hello, Dolly. It's a classic musical because May has been our classic musical month per demand of the seniors that come every Wednesday right after lunch at 12:30 to approximately 3 o'clock, 3:30. They watch movies. Sometimes they like to watch the classic movies. Many times we get releases from the Revere Public Library, current releases. And the movie is free, and you get coffee and cake or cookies or whatever, and you have a nice movie and the camaraderie of other folks. And currently we have a 42-inch plasma flat screen TV on the wall, and through an ETP grant, or as part of an ETP grant that we recently received, I'm going to be getting an 80-inch TV. And so with some other technical type equipment that we can use. And this new TV would not only be used for movies, but for presentations and show videos and show the shows that we have Revere TV tape for our monthly luncheons. So people will get to use them quite a bit. Right. It would have been very helpful for the Medicare countdown presentation we had last month, but it'll be coming.
The entertainment coming up in June. Do we have any special?
We do. On June 23rd,
yep,
we have the Senior Tones, who have been to the Senior Center a couple of times. And
what do they sing?
They sing 50s, 60s, and they do some skits. You remember when they did the Sonny and Cher?
Oh, yeah.
They did a great imitation. 2 of the guys did a couple of impressions of Sonny and Cher dressed up, and it was pretty funny. And Howie Conley, who I happen to know from Winthrop, is the lead, the instigator of all this. He does a great Louis Armstrong, if you remember.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
You know, so he does What a Wonderful World.
Yep.
And it's always fun to watch.
Blueberry Hill was another one.
Blueberry Hill, yeah.
Yep.
So they sing a lot of nice songs that people like, you know, so it's something different.
That's great. Now, we have a big event coming up in September. If I could have your permission just to speak on it for a minute, and then you could expand on it.
Go right ahead, go ahead.
Okay. We have what is being called the Golden 50th Anniversary. And we're going to have a big, nice shindig in September. The date hasn't been set yet, and neither have the prices, but it will be sometimes in September.
Right.
Okay? If you've been married 50 years, please come down and join us. If you are a widower or a widower of 50 years and would have been married 50 years, come down and join us. It's for everybody with a 50-year golden anniversary on it. So, Steve, tell them a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, we're calling it that now, and you're absolutely right. But what it is we haven't got an official name for it, but we don't want to exclude.
No, but a golden 50th anniversary for.
Yeah,
right.
just to throw out a different way of saying it, right? It's going to be a senior celebration honoring those who were married
50
for
years.
50 years or more.
Or more plus, right.
Right. But we are not excluding those who haven't been married 50
Right.
years.
Now I've got to ask you a question, if I may. Of course, this is going to go on. There'll be a lot of people, but it's going to be the Revere residents. But people that lived in Revere
Sure.
and moved, they are just as well welcome as if they had lived in Revere all their life.
Why not?
Right.
Why not? And, you know, like Morris was saying, we're really in the really early planning stages of trying to determine, one, the name of the event. We kind of know the theme, but we want to come up with a name of the event.
Why not put it out to the public? Let them email. Maybe they can give us a good idea.
Well, the reason being is this is, and you're part of the Council on Elder Affairs at the Senior Center. This is an event hosted by the Council on Elder Affairs, and I strongly feel that the council should be the ones to determine that. And that's why at the next meeting, you know, we're going to talk about that.
Right, but sometimes you get good ideas from people. You know.
I'm open to receiving ideas. People want to email me at sfielding@revere.org or call the Senior Center at 781-286-8156. That's fine. But
even better, come on down to the Senior Center and talk about it.
Yeah, especially if you haven't been there. But, you know, just to elaborate on this event.
Right.
Okay, and I believe you were around at the time. For many years, they had this event at the Senior Center, right?
Yep. And then it stopped.
And then it stopped for whatever reason. I don't even know why. But in any event, it used to be, I don't know if it was a dinner at that time or a buffet, but they had it in-house at the Senior Center.
No, they had a nice dinner, like a
dinner?
Yep, they used to have it like in the evening, though, not in the daytime.
Right. And we have to determine that for this event. We're not sure what we're going to do at this point, but we have a few good ideas. And obviously, we want as many seniors as we can to come to that. Can I make a plug for an event that's coming up tomorrow?
Sure, go right ahead.
I know this will air afterwards, but I do want to recognize Kathy Ann Reinstein.
Oh, yes.
Okay, in honor of her father and all the things he did for seniors, the Bill Reinstein Senior Prom is scheduled for tomorrow, which is May 19th. And she has continued that tradition. And I know this is being taped and be aired afterwards, but I just want to recognize that she's continuing to do this for seniors, and it's a wonderful thing. They have a great time.
Right, and I want to thank Kathy, too, because she's on Facebook, and if it wasn't for her, I would have no one to talk to. By the way,
I'm not going there.
I got one thing I'd like to read if I can, if I could just have a minute of...
Go right ahead. 4 minutes left.
That's good. This I got off the computer, by the way, folks, and this is called a senior health tip. We'll try to do that, one little tip every month that we do the show. And it is especially important for seniors to get the right vitamins and minerals, which is why so many find it helpful to take a multivitamin Geritol Complete. That's the name of the vitamin. Geritol Complete contains every vitamin and mineral established as Essential Plus. It also makes an excellent woman's vitamin because it contains calcium and iron without any added sugar. And I heard on the news this morning on TV and on the radio that either in a few months you're going to have to label the sodas on the can if it contains sugar, because it does cause diabetes, they say to people on this. So that, by the way, we got 3 minutes, Steve. You take the time.
I want to
just
make a
give me-
plug, a quick plug to
Go ahead.
Mystic Valley Elder Services. I'm just going to read this because it's worded very well.
Go ahead.
Find out what you need from Mystic Valley Elder Services. You need someone to answer your questions about home care services, housing, caregiving, Medicare, medical, mass health. Mystic Valley will help you. If you need someone to support you and your caregiver, they will help you. If you need someone to help you out at home, house cleaning, changing your dressings, attending to personal hygiene, etc., they will help you. If you need Meals on Wheels, they will help you if you can't cook or you need somebody to bring you a meal. If you need someone to help you manage your bills, okay, they will have somebody help
And what
you.
is their number, if I may ask?
One more. If you
Sure.
feel unsafe, okay, and
I
you
do
feel
when I come to
threatened,
see you. Go ahead.
if you feel unsafe or threatened by someone in your life, a caseworker will help you. Mystic Valley Elder Services will help you. 781-324-7705.
7-6.
They are our agency. We work very closely. They are the one that merged and took over and acquired Chelsea, Revere, Winthrop Elder Services. These folks are terrific people. They're here to help seniors.
Right, before we close, and we only have a couple of minutes left, I would like to take, since we are airing this in May, and Memorial Day is only a few weeks away, I want to say thank you to every veteran that's out there that served our country and who's serving our country. Thank you for your service. And I want to thank everybody out there for listening. So I'm going to let you close it.
Well, in closing, I just want to say thank you very much for all you do for the Senior Center, and I really mean that, truthfully. And I thank God every day that we have seniors that come to the Senior Center. It's a wonderful place. I urge you to come to the Senior Center. If you don't feel you're young enough, or old enough rather, and you're too young, or if you don't want to come there, you've got it all wrong. We had a beautiful open house yesterday.
Yep.
We had a number of new people come and attend. They weren't aware of all the programs, the services, the activities, the meals, the shuttle service, the camaraderie, the socialization. People on the staff who are so passionately involved in everybody receiving great services at the Senior Center. Please come down and visit us. We will personally give you a tour, and you'll get to meet Morris and a lot of the other folks, and they will welcome you with open arms. That's the whole purpose of the Senior Center. We don't want anyone to be alone. We don't want anyone to stare at four walls. You need to get out. You need to have fun. You need to be in a safe, welcoming environment.
Right, and the next time we come on the air in June, I didn't get a chance today, but we were going to talk about the common scams, excuse me, and those are some of them from the FBI and what to do and what not to do. But remember, folks, if someone calls you on the phone and you're not sure and they want to talk, tell them you have company, hang up on them, or just hang up without saying a word on them, because that's where the scams come from, mostly through the telephone. They would never do it through the mail. But anyway, here it is.
And since we're in June, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Right, thank you.